Hey there, y'all. Bunkle here. Gonna be opening up a pack of 1987 Jumbo Pack Baseball. It's got one special rookie card available here only. Collect all 22 and the set details on the back. That gives you all the details about it and yada yada. Now, I like 1987 Topps. 87 Topps is a year that I heavily collected or hoarded all the way back in 87. Was getting my hands on rack packs and wax packs and boxes and cases back then. What was I looking for? I was looking for the Bo Jackson. I was looking for the Mark McGuire. I was looking for the Canseco. Any of the all-star, superstar cards. The Don Mattingleys, the Ricky Hendersons, the Nolan Ryans, all of that. The future Hall of Famers and players that I thought or we thought might have been future Hall of Famers and didn't exactly pan out that way. Sometimes that happens with the hype machine, and there's a few players every year that, they get super hyped, and from everything they're saying, they're going to be the next super duper duper ooper star. And it doesn't always pan out that way. Just thinking back, Greg Jeffries, Kevin Moss, players that might have had a good career, but not that, fantastically great. Definitely not Hall of Fame caliber, and for whatever reason. I mean, players like Strawberry and Gooden, great players for a couple of years, got mixed up in some junk and didn't exactly turn out or end up the way that they could have. Wasted potential or whatever you want to call it. I mean, in some ways, I guess all of us may have some wasted potential, and sometimes we need to reflect on what might be our talents, our skills, what we might not be. Maybe strengthening a little bit or letting it come more alive in our lives. For different reasons we might do that. Timing might be off, or we might be doing something that's not, I guess, conducive to it. If I'm banging a hammer, breaking rocks all day, I might not feel like getting home and I don't know, knitting or whatever else it might be that's a secret talent of yours or somebody else's. I bring up knitting because it's actually something that my older daughter took up during the pandemic. She says it's relaxing, it's cool. She does sweaters and gloves and hats and who knows all of this other stuff. And she's really picked up a really good knack for just knitting it. She says it helps relax her. It just helps chill her out. And that's not a bad thing. She's just passed a couple of past certifications, and right now she's getting her res out there, looking for a job, basically doing similar work to what I do. I help train her, teach her, get her ready. I had her out in a few gigs before, so I'm sure something will pop. But anyway, enough about all that. Let's get to popping this now. Oh, one other thing before I get started on this pack here. I have another jumbo pack sitting right here. Okay. Now this, if you saw the video of 2022 Bowman Platinum, I mentioned that I have this pack on the side for an upcoming giveaway that I will give out some information for. That's one of the items in the giveaway. This jumbo pack is also one of the giveaway items, and it will be this exact jumbo pack. I'm going to keep that over there on the side. Gonna have a special box, special pack for that, and I'm still working out how that's all gonna work. It might be on a YouTube live video, it might be on just a regular video and email, and who knows. I'll figure that out, but it's gonna be sometime, I would say, within the next couple weeks. I'll make an announcement, I'll set it up, I'll make another announcement, another announcement, and another announcement, and another announcement, and I'll push it out, and I'll let everybody know. And I just want to also say I thank you much for all the comments and subscribers and watch time and all that other great stuff on my videos. I definitely appreciate everybody who watches and comments and thumbs up and hits that bell button, ding, all of that great stuff. But I will put it out there, and I'll also ask, let anybody on your channel know, if you're watching and you also have a YouTube channel, let them know that I'm going to be doing a giveaway. And if it's a live, well, for some of those things, you might have to be there to get those things. Anyway, like I say, I'll figure all that out. So let's see what we may have in here. Now, the 87 set, also, just so you know, if you're thinking PSA values, there's a bunch of cards in here that are worth some decent money if you do find them in a PSA 10. The thing about junk wax era cards, or as I like to call them, they're still vintage because you know what? They're more than 20 years old, 25, 30 years old, whatever it is. And people might have called it the era of junk wax, but I guess it's an era, but there's still a lot of great cards, tons of players, tons of stuff that you can find that actually have value, especially if you can pick up a pack that's a couple bucks, and it may end up being cards in there a couple $100. Barry Bonds is a great example in this. Lonnie Smith, we got a lot of yellow going on here to start. 3 yellow cards, all one bang, bang, bang. Pirates, Royals, and Pirates. Got Charlie Huff. Pete Rose. All right, nice card there. I'm going to frapper that one up. Got frappers over here on the side. All right, now I don't know why it feels like these cards are sticking a little bit. Maybe it's that gum that was in there, but I'm not seeing anything bad on the sides. Matuzik, Tommy Lasorda, great manager there. Mickey Hatcha, Keith Hernandez. Ooh, now that one, I think, and I could be wrong on that. Yep, I was wrong on that. Keith Hernandez, I thought was something about it, but I actually just brought up the PSA website alongside here. Now, another funny one to be looking out for, of course, is the first checklist. Very tough to get that one PSA 10. That's something to look out for. Centering is the big issue on that one. Gary Carter, Hall of Famer. Nice card there. All right, we got Tom Waddell, Mitch Webster, Dick Hauser, Alvaro Espinoza, Frankie V, looking really young there. Just got the little tiny mustache. Johnny Franco, check out the arm angle there. It's like a rubber band going on. Rubber Band Man. Ken Daly, Ted Power, Wally Backman, great Met. Candy Maldonado, Mike Krukow, Ray Knight, Fred Tolliver, Tom Herr, Bob Melvin, Gary Lucas. Ooh, nice. Eric Davis, great card there. Scott Nielsen, Scott Bales, Dwight Evans, Dave Van Orlin, Juan Bonilla, and John McNamara. Now, Eric Davis was a great player. Definitely, in my mind, underrated. If you look at his numbers, overall, the dude was a beast. I mean, home run hitter, definitely had some speed, was always on base. Pitcher's terror. All right, we're going to get those up there to start, and I still have the other half of that first part of this jumbo pack. As I mentioned, the jumbo packs have 100 cards in them, so double the amount plus some of the rack packs. Now, we didn't have too many jumbo packs. I don't remember them back in the day. And occasionally, but we didn't really pay much attention to them. We were much more interested in the rack packs and the wax, rack, and cello. Got Wade Boggs, nice Hall of Famer there. Don Assey, Dale Mahorsick, Chris Bazio, Ray Quinones, Ron Karkovice, Gary Matthews, Pat Dodson, Rick Anderson, Tony Bernazard, Bruce Suter, Jeff Russell, Mike Heathbar, Tracy Jones, and Shane Rowley. All right, so let's get that Boggsy up on the wall. Somewhat of a dry first half of that pack there. It's funny, you put two Hall of Famers and One should have been if he hadn't done some real dumb stuff and then done dumber stuff after that dumb stuff and more dumb stuff to get himself permanently banned from the game of baseball. I mean, with his numbers, he definitely would have been Hall of Fame, but again, sometimes it's not only how you play the game, but some of the extracurricular activities you may have participated in. We'll just put it that way. All right, we got, speaking about extracurricular activities, Raphael, he didn't exactly tell the truth in front of Congress, Palmero. Rick Russell, Chuck Tanner, looking like the Walking Dead there, 143 years old, managing the Braves at that time. Classic Pirates manager, Ben Ogilvy, Doug Corbett, Greg Gagne, Bill Duran, Hal Lanier, Steve Crawford, huge mustache there, looks like it's coming about 3 feet out from his nose, Vince Coleman, Speedster, Damaso Garcia, Pat Tabler, Mickey Tettleton, Terry Forster, Pat Sheridan, looks like he's grabbing a newspaper there. His head looks a little bit too small for that hat. Mr. Tony Gwynn, Hall of Famer there. Chris Bando, Mike Bilecki, Lloyd Mosby, Cal Daniels. A lot of hype around him back when. See, that's why I say with modern players, just because somebody's in the league for a year, 2 years, don't count them guaranteed to the Hall of Fame just yet. I mean, they have more than a fair chance of petering out. Leon Durham, Greg Brock, Jack Howell, Dave Gumpert, Jim Sundberg, and Rocket Roger. That's another one that should have been in the Hall. And yeah, maybe someday I could see that. They might be a little bit more lenient towards the players that messed around with the stuff that the coaches, managers, commissioner, and all that knew was being used. Don't tell me that nonsense. They didn't know nothing. But and they didn't even say that they didn't know. That's the funnier part to me. That plausible deniability. So I'll put him on the not so nice side. And got Tony Gwynn on the nice side. All right, second half of this pack here. Got Mike Marshall, Cecil Scooper Cooper, Kelly Downs, Alejandro Pena, Vern Rule, good pitcher, that's for sure, chewed up the innings. Incaviglia, another example of woulda, coulda, shoulda been a superstar, didn't exactly make it there. Don Schulze, Richard Dotson, Lee Mazzilli. Used to love razzing him, Maz the Spaz, back in the day. Yeah, anyway. Storm Davis, Brian Dayette, Scott Bradley. The Angels leaders, Doyle Alexander. White Sox leaders now. Very cool. Got a bunch of leaders. Atley Hammaker, Mike Loind, Brad Havens, Moose Haas, Corey Snyder. Yep, got that gold cup there. He was supposed to be a grade. Again, fair career, but petered out. Domingo Ramos, Dwayne Ward. Blue Jays leaders now. Lots of leaders in here. Dave Winfield and Bud Black. So one more Hall of Famer to wrap us up here. All in all, not the best pack, not the worst pack. Some great stuff in here, but no Barry, no leaders, not many Hall of Famers, only 4. It's funny to say only 4 Hall of Famers, but compared to some of these other jumbo packs that I've popped, this one's a little bit lightweight, and I do hope, and again, I have that one on the side for the giveaway. I hope that one, for whoever does receive it, when it is the giveaway, has a Barry and a Bo in there, and I hope you record it and let me know about it. Anyway, y'all take care. Stay well, stay blessed. Bunkle out.